welcome back to the podcast, Children of the Popcorn. It is I, the Baron. I am here to talk to you tonight with my cohort about a movie provided to us by Walkden Publicity. So thank you once again, Peter Walkden, for providing an opportunity for us to watch a movie and then have a little bit of a chat about it. Yes. Look, who else have I got here, Mr. Popcorn? You want to introduce yourself?
Yes, Mr. Popcorn, as always, but yeah, I'm good, but it's cohorts.
Cohorts.
Yeah, and who else do we have?
Perth's own horror host, Soxy the Salacious Spectre.
That's how you
Welcome,
do it. That's how you do it.
welcome, Mr. Popcorn. Welcome,
Yeah.
Soxy.
Absolutely. Hello, Baron. Hello, Baron.
Yes, excellent. It is a wonderful, lovely night here in Australia. And we've
Mm.
watched a movie called Obex, which is a film that just premiered this year.
Hmm.
That was provided to us, as I said, by Walkden Publicity. We've all watched it, yeah?
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, excellent. And
Um,
some initial thoughts.
yeah. I jumped on this one as soon as I saw one of the many spectacular images as part of this film's publicity and marketing. And I thought, yeah, this looks unique. This is us. And so thank you again, Peter. Yeah, it comes through with some unique stuff,
Yeah,
definitely. That's what you
unique
hmm
is
must
the way,
give
way of
Walkden
saying it.
Entertainment publicity, definitely, because this is very unique. And it's one of the best examples of making the best of your resources I've ever seen. Yeah, through the means of production, but also thematically in terms of how it weaves into the narrative. And yeah, it's cool. This film's a goodie. Soxy, what about you? What do you reckon?
I enjoyed it. It's definitely a fantasy, not a horror, but it does have enough references to horror within it that kept me happy.
Okay.
If I may,
Yeah.
it's not traditional horror, but there's almost David Lynchian style horror moments. There's dark moments where, like, when he's looking at certain things for far too long, and that becomes, yeah, certainly if you're phobic of those things.
Hmm.
There is a dark tone to the whimsicalness of this, though. They kind of play off each other with each other. Yeah. Baron?
Oh, okay. I didn't like it.
Please. Oh, that surprises the living, yeah,
Okay.
out of
Look,
me. Please.
I've had a bit of time to think about it since I watched it, and I think it's from a writer and performer's perspective that I found it difficult uh,
Hmm.
to get through. It is technically proficient. They made a film on the smell of an oily rag. They produced
Oh,
it. It is a coherent film, um, but I have a real problem with what I'm referring to in my head as the triple threat. The triple
Hmm.
threat is that person that writes, directs, and is the star of the movie. I think there should be a point at which you relinquish some control to another
yeah,
party.
sure.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah.
for me, seeing that name come up three times in a row at the start of the film really put the willies up me.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Uh,
Okay.
I
Interesting.
don't hate it, but I don't think I'll be watching it again. I don't think it was for me. But that's okay. We're allowed to have dissenting opinions.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. It's just a surprise. Yeah,
yeah,
it's just surprising, that is all. But yeah,
yeah.
we'll get into that. Yeah.
Look, it had to come. It had to happen occasionally.
Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. It's great.
So yes, but look, okay. So for the children out there, let's get into the admin of this. So this is a movie called Obex. It is released in 2026. See, the director, the writer, and the main star are Albert Burney. There is a second credited writer, Pete O's. So that's Albert behind me there. The budget for it to be in the category that it's in, I'm informed by Mr. Popcorn, it will sit at around $50,000.
Yes,
Makes sense.
it's classed as a no dash whatever budget.
Yeah.
That's the legal term described as, or very low budget. But Still, you need money to make a film.
Correct.
Otherwise, no one's leaving the house. You get me?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And they needed 50K to reach the 93-minute feature length duration. Yeah.
Correct.
Is that what a feature length duration is now? Was it grown? Has it got longer since the 80s, Baron?
I think it sits at between 80 and 100 minutes.
Mm.
Okay. Okay.
And whether
So
that
that's a
includes,
writer's choice, maybe.
yeah,
Yeah. Mm.
but whether that includes the credits or not as well can be, dealer's
Yeah.
choice, basically.
Mm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Gotcha.
But it has
So,
so far taken in $46,000. So it is not yet a commercial success as far as we know.
but this is as of February.
As of
Yeah.
February, correct.
And it's a
Yes.
2026 film. So
Yeah, yeah.
I
Yeah, it's
think
only
we'll do
just
all
come out.
right. I think within a certain niche crowd, definitely this could get a cult following. Do you guys
Yeah, yeah.
reckon?
It's won awards. It's done really well in festivals. It does only have a 5.6 aggregate score across the internet
Uh,
out of 10.
Mm.
But it is doing really well with um, not interviewers, critics. It's doing really well with critics. It's got a very high
okay.
critic score.
Okay.
So yes, I did grab a couple of reviews. I got a 5-star review and I got a 1-star review. I should do the bad news first, shouldn't I? Okay, I'll do the 1-star review first, then I'll do the 5-star review. Only because this was provided to us by Peter Walkden, and like
There
this
you
will
go.
have its audience.
There you go. There
So
you go.
the
Yes.
1-star review. Self-indulgent, boring, visually overly verbose, not engaging, and a complete waste of time. This film is only for film wankers.
Oh, buddy. Harsh is just the beginning of that. Yeah. Okay.
Um, so the 5-star review.
Yeah.
Director Albert Burney provides that despite a small budget, he is still able to create a unique digital and visually appealing experience of a movie. While Obex isn't my favorite of his, it's a unique premise, simple structure, and visual fun presentation. Makes it a nice, fun, and cute adventure that explores through the regimes of reality versus fiction.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but it was his performance, though. Was that the main contributing factor to the many aspects he applied of himself to this film? Was that the main one that deterred you?
It was kind of an all-over thing. All right,
Okay,
so in improv or impro, wherever you're coming from,
sure, please. Yeah.
when you do a festival or you do a run of shows and that sort of thing, there are shows that are good for the public, and then there are shows that are good to put on for other improvisers. I think this is a film for filmmakers.
That's fair. That
Mm.
is
Yeah.
absolutely fair because I was very impressed by the formal elements of this film and how they were achieved and executed, given the constraints. Yeah,
Yep.
Mm.
and I mean, he's obsessed with computers. Yes, he lives with computers. He's a shut-in with his computer. He's like, it starts off with, "Have you hugged your computer today?" I just thought he fit that type well, and I
Yep.
really didn't expect that much more because it was kind of presented not to really offer anything more. That was the kind of framework.
Yeah.
I don't know. Is that fair?
Yeah. No. It's
Yeah.
a fair assessment.
Use of audio as well, like the voice, the pitch shift with the voices at times, when you've got the right
Mm.
headphones on, it was very effective. They paid attention to the sound design as well.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
so it did manage to unnerve. Are we going to talk about the Zelda aspects, the
Yes.
Zelda,
Yeah. Yeah.
lifting of? But yeah, well, I mean, I haven't played. Soxy, what about you?
A
You're
little bit.
hip a little bit,
A
Baron.
little bit.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
What did you think in regards to this film?
Do you want to go first, Soxy?
Oh boy. Oh, well, I definitely think that if you're a gamer, this may be of interest to you.
Yep.
I very much enjoyed, like I said earlier, some of the referencing in there. I mean, Freddy Krueger pops up from time to time, and he's watching some old commercials and things that I know lots of people who are that's a real niche to them, so that you might get a kick
Mm,
out of that. Um,
mhm.
I also noticed there's probably lots of references to lots of films in there, but one thing that did stand out to me is that you could actually see a bit where I think they're walking through, they're in the game, and you can see the Southern Oracle from the Never-Ending Story.
Yeah.
Did you pick that
Yeah.
up?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't. I must be honest. No, that's very cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was some
Okay.
interesting
Yeah.
references and things in there. Look, it's definitely not my favorite film. I don't think I'm quite the audience for it, but I did enjoy, like, clearly this was someone who very much enjoys other films and things, and to see just those little Easter eggs around the place, it was interesting at least.
Yeah.
I thought it was definitely interesting. I mean, it's not groundbreaking, don't get me wrong. Yeah, this isn't like a new level of digital cinema. Move over iron lung. Obex is here. No, I'm not definitely not saying that. But I know what you say, Baron, about like let's do the Kenneth Branagh thing and do everything with our shirt off. I mean, this guy's not going to take his shirt off, but metaphorically it works. And
Yeah.
this one just didn't perturb me, and I just thought the formal elements were executed well, and it's the save your dog thing. Yeah, as he
Yeah.
says, that's the other part of his shut-inness.
Yeah.
His one friend is Sandy the dog, but that happens. What did you think of the representation of Obex for those watching? Yeah.
It was
What did you think of, what did
interesting.
you think of the better question, better way to frame that is what did you think of the visual art, the visual elements to show Obex and also his own psychosis to a degree? Yeah, do you think it was effective?
I think it I think it needed another voice.
Okay.
It needed a dissenting voice to go, you need to do this way rather than just the way the director, writer, and star are seeing it. It needed a not a yes man, but a no man. Uh,
Mm.
I think Obex needed a more concrete, cohesive image throughout the film. So Obex did more for bit throughout the film,
Oh
and
yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Obex would have been better had it been a touchstone rather than something that was a bit more flexible.
Yeah. Hmm. Now I did say psychological, and he does go on a bit of a
Yep.
journey. What's the character's name,
The character's name
please?
is Connor Marsh.
Yeah, Connor and Sandy, of course.
Yep.
And he even dons a little Zelda hat there, though.
Yes.
They're children. It's quite direct.
For me,
But
for me, the game part of it just so I can
please,
get that
please,
understanding.
sorry. Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, for me, the game part of it felt a lot like Return to Zork, some of those
Mm.
sort of early, well, mid '80s, early '90s adventure games that came out in like shareware and stuff. I,
Absolutely.
I had a very much of that sort of feeling from the game element of the movie.
Okay, thank you for that. Yeah, and I appreciate that specificity. And I did say psychological,
Mhm.
and the resolution is very psychological.
Yep.
That's, yeah.
Mhm.
Did we like how that was done, how that reflected the game without giving too much away?
Well, it was certainly nostalgic, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But that was also the message, yeah.
Mm.
Like go outside. Just that's all I'll say. Just get
Yeah, yeah,
outside.
go
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Did
Uh,
the ending feel rushed to anyone else?
Yes.
Interesting. Elaborate, please.
So I think they got to about the 82, 85-minute mark and probably still had about 20 minutes of story left, but then had to fit it in 15.
Mm.
Isn't that the trend?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's done
Notifications.
a lot.
Isn't that the trend nowadays, though? To wrap up things that way? AKA Stranger Things season 5. Shh, did you say
Well,
that
yeah.
out loud?
No, episode 9 is still out there.
Oh yeah, it's been worked on in some manifestation. Um, yeah, yeah.
No,
Sorry, after you.
the ending was satisfying in the world of the film and the world
Yeah,
of the game.
that's a good
Mm.
way to put it. That's it. And I think it worked for Connor's character.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting to that point. Yeah. Mary within the game. Is that a specific reference to something in Zelda that I'm completely unaware of? I'm sorry, children. I
I
know a lot of you
don't
are
think so.
angry.
I
No?
don't think so either,
No.
but I
Okay,
could be
okay.
wrong.
It's just a cool effect he found.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And look, shout out to Callie Hernandez, who's the actor for that. She was in La La Land and Sin
Oh,
City
Mm.
okay.
2, Dusk Till Dawn, the series, Machete Kills. Like she's been in a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
Mhm.
Out of everyone in the film, she's the one that's probably she's got more credits than the rest of them put together.
Okay, she's the star power of it. Okay. Well done.
So
Um, but Baron, please, yeah, I'll shut up.
the ending of the story was satisfying. I think Albert's strength is his writing.
Mm.
Um, this is me probably being wanky. I don't know, but I think in a movie you can be two things. You can be director and writer. You can be director and star. You can be writer and star, but you shouldn't be all three. Um, and I think whatever your two strongest things are, you should be. So he probably should have been writer and star and gotten someone else to direct.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah. That could have worked better. We could have definitely had a stronger film. I'm not going to argue that. That's, yeah, facts. Yeah.
But yeah, I just kept bumping up against it throughout the whole thing. Maybe my head was in the wrong space. I don't know. But yeah,
Mhm.
just I just kept bumping up against the trio of it.
Yeah, I tend to agree, honestly.
Yeah, yeah. So the effect of the video art, because a lot of it was straight up video art inspired from like
Yeah.
late 70s, 80s work, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
It's stuff to be consumed on drugs in art galleries. That was the kind of basic style vibe of it. Did that impede, yeah, you appreciating that, or
No,
was that
no, that
just
was
not
good.
your
In
thing?
fact, I think there's a whole movie in his ASCII art
Yeah,
doing the
I
Yeah.
moving
reckon.
portraits.
Okay, cool.
I wanted to see more of that.
Yeah, yeah, because I
Mm.
really liked that stuff as well, as long with the sound work.
Yeah.
For me, I do agree. I mean, Connor was just Connor, and maybe that is a byproduct of being all three, is, yeah, you're alluding to there, Baron. Yeah, yeah. Because if there was a stronger Connor, more interesting, nuanced, multifaceted Connor, whatever, yeah, yeah,
Even just someone from the outside that went, "Hey, that take was really good, but if you did it, to quote George Lucas, faster and more intense, um, they might have got a different performance, and it might have felt a bit. I don't know. Better is not the right word. Different. I think I wanted something
different,
different from it,
different. Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
but I didn't have a bad time. I just don't think I'll be revisiting it.
Fair, fair.
Yeah, I don't think I'll be giving it a rewatch either, to be honest with you.
I'd watch it again, but it wouldn't become a comfort film or anything
Sure.
like that. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
It's a good
yeah.
way to put it.
Hmm.
Uh,
But do check it out, children.
100%.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah, yeah.
This will be someone's favorite movie.
Mm, absolutely.
There's movies for everybody, and this will be for somebody. It's just
Mhm.
not for me.
Because Razorhead's not for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm
True.
just looking at a JPEG here on the Google search. But yeah, there you go.
Tremors is not for everybody. Jaws is
Yeah.
not
Mm.
for everybody.
Ken Russell's Gothic definitely isn't for
Yeah.
everybody, and I love it.
So yeah, it's horses for courses.
Mhm.
Um,
Absolutely.
but yeah, I find it interesting that it's getting a really good critic score and it hasn't got a particularly good like normal people score.
Okay,
Mm.
so yeah, a movie made for filmmakers by filmmakers, as you say. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, there you go.
And that's got a place in the world.
Oh, yeah,
Certainly does.
absolutely. Criterion, anyone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, what have people been watching?
Yeah, well, I recently watched the 2024 film Anaconda Cursed Jungle, which
Oh
was the
yes.
Chinese reboot. Have either
Yeah.
of you seen it?
Haven't
Yeah.
heard of it till now, but
Uh,
fantastic.
it's special.
Yeah. It's definitely worth checking out. Without without spoiling it, it's about a group of people who were in a circus and they've ended up in the Thai jungle
Yeah.
and happen to end up meeting up with this snake poacher man and everything just gets a little bit chaotic from there. I look, it's bad, it's semi-good CGI. Sometimes it looks better than others, and the way that
Hmm.
snake moves when it's attacking people, it's like a wobbly, weird thing. It made me laugh, so it's definitely
Yeah.
worth checking out.
Brilliant.
I
I also ended up rewatching. Oh, this is a little bit of I suppose, queer erotica. White Captive from 1974. It was very, very groundbreaking for its time. It's black and white. It's silent. It's about a white slave and a black slave, and they sort of fall in love. It's probably not something that would get made today, but for its time,
Sure.
it was very taboo, and it was quite beautiful in a way. There's quite a bit of nudity in it, so watch out there. But if you're into that sort of thing, I quite enjoy it. So definitely seek it out. I ended up watching a film called Heathens, which is a recent film. It's hopefully doing the festival circuit soon. It's a faux documentary
Hmm.
about a group of so-called witches. It very much takes the mickey out of people who are in covens and things, but it's um not the best film I've ever seen, certainly not the worst. It's the humor in it is quite funny, and it very much, it's like got a character in it who thinks that she's been alive through all of these different reincarnations, and then she's talking to the other girls in the coven about all these things, that then it turns out like she had black slaves, and then they have a go at her for it, and then there's like a
Okay.
it's very funny. It's
Is this it, Soxy?
when it pops up. Yes, that's the
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
That
it's a
looks
bit
fun.
different,
And
but definitely worth checking out if it comes to a festival near you. And I
I will. That's
also,
a cool poster. That's a
it
cool throwback
is
poster. Yeah.
absolutely. So shout out to everyone who made that. I believe it was on quite a small
Cool.
budget.
Nice.
But very funny. I think if you are into witchcraft and things, you may find it a little offensive. But it's meant to be lighthearted.
Okay.
Excellent.
And I also recently watched 2025's Eternity, which it's a beautiful film. It's about a lady, she passes away and she ends up in the afterlife, and she has to work out which of her husbands that she had in life she's going to spend the rest of eternity with, because she can't choose them both, or they it's very interesting. Anyway, that's what I've watched lately.
Okay, well, I've got mine.
Hmm.
I went and saw War Machine
Oh,
at the
nice.
cinema on Sunday, which is a Netflix film starring the Alan Ritchson from the Reacher TV series. It's basically soldiers versus giant robot. It's a kind of
Okay.
alien invasion movie where, yeah, it's like Dog Soldiers but with a robot, I suppose. I quite enjoyed it. It was a great action film. There were some really nice kills, some spectacular practical special effects on the gore, which was
Nice.
lovely. But it is pretty much pure action.
Oh,
So
I
yeah,
can
so
see that.
the people that aren't a big fan of the Americans winning everything because they're yeehaw, hoorah, we're the Marines, probably steer clear of it. I was able to check my brain at the door and just have a good time.
Sure, sure.
Mhm.
I've been watching the TV series of Lord of the Flies. I've seen the first half of it so far. It's quite
Okay.
good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Uh,
Do they do it in black and white, or is this very much
no,
a
no,
modern,
it's
new
in
looking
color.
show? Yeah,
It's in
okay.
color, but it's all children. Like there are some spectacular child actors in this. And I'm getting the exact feeling from the show that I got from the book, which is
Okay.
that kind
Awesome.
of frustrated fear.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Excellent. I need to check it out. It's too
Yeah.
classic. Yeah.
Um, let's see. I've started watching the Burbs TV series. It's a bit
Mhm.
darker than the Tom Hanks film, which is great.
Uh,
Uh, the anti-woke brigade won't like some of the
Mm.
gender swapping and race swapping, but it isn't affecting me. I'm really enjoying the kind of changes. And Jack Whitehall's in it. He's got a great
Okay.
role. Mike, the Prosh, the guy that played the emotional vampire in What We Do in the Shadows TV.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, I like him.
Shout out to him. He
Yeah.
used to do a comedy character where he would go to high schools and do yo-yo displays, but he was not good at doing yo-yo, which I did a bit of a deep dive into him. And there's these videos of him from like the 90s. Yeah, it's
That's hilarious.
and the Night of the Seven Kingdoms Game of Thrones series is proving to be pretty dark. This season's pretty dark. Lots of kills, blood and guts. I'm quite enjoying it.
So this
Sounds good to me.
season, is this the second season or
This is the
something?
first season. So we had
Okay,
House of the
first.
Dragon.
Okay, so that was my next question. Is
Yeah,
it
yeah,
part of that universe, Targaryen little pocket universe? Yeah.
yeah. So it's
Yeah, yeah.
it's set another time from that. So there's House of the Dragon, then there's this, then there's Game of Thrones.
Understood. Understood. Okay. Cool.
Uh,
Let me know how that
I'm
progresses.
really
Yeah.
enjoying it.
Yeah, let me know how that progresses. Okay.
What about you?
Um, I almost completely agree with you because I've almost finished my commute movie, and that is Stephen King's Christine. And yeah,
Such a good movie.
I'm about two-thirds of the way through, and it is a kind of little package perfect Stephen King film that Carpenter has
I
created. Yeah.
desperately want them to make a remake of it, but I desperately don't want them to. Only because the Carpenter version is so good.
It's so good. And like I don't know, animatronic work, if that's the right term, with the car for the time is
Uh,
berserk. It is so good. It's
Once again,
mind-boggling.
they invented new realms of
Yeah,
special effects to get the effect that they wanted.
yeah.
If you can get hold of it, I'm not sure where it is. It might be on YouTube. There's a making of documentary that show you how they do the stuff with the car, and you
Mhm.
would not guess that that's how they do the stuff with the car.
Yeah, okay. I need to check that out. That's a movie like we need to cover, I
Yeah,
think. Baron
Absolutely.
Soxy, yeah, Christine, excellent. Yeah, it is really good. And the score is delicious.
yep.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Thank you once
Uh,
again, Mr. Carpenter.
of course. And also, thank you for your watch list there to you both. Appreciate it, as always.
I'll just
Right.
jump in. Sorry, I did actually get to the cinemas recently as well.
Okay,
I went
please.
to see We Bury the Dead
I saw it
at
as well.
the. Yes, I really hope that we're going to cover it
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
some
okay.
point.
Yeah,
I
done, done.
managed to get
Yeah.
to the Q&A screening with the director over at Luna Cinemas, so shout out to all of them. It was really
Mhm.
good to finally get to see it. I was in a very small scene, uh, very much a background blur, but it was
Spot yourself.
Yeah,
yes,
exactly.
yes.
Yeah, excellent. There you go.
It was so much fun to see it, and oh my gosh, the thing I loved most about it, honestly, is
Uh,
the Foley, like the sound effects.
So good.
If you know what I'm talking about, you know
Whoa.
what I'm talking about.
that's why I want to see it. Yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. But I saw the preview and I was like, oh,
Yes.
I'm in. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, exactly, Soxy.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
also got along to Windsor Cinema and to see Fackham Hall, which is
Excuse me?
so funny. Fackham Hall.
Okay.
Back 'em all.
It's a parody of a
Downton
lot of
Abbey.
yes, Downton Abbey, and oh my
Uh-huh.
gosh, it's
I'm
in
listening.
cinemas as of the 19th of February.
Yep.
I haven't laughed that much in a film in a very long time. So if you
British
like
or
your comedy,
American?
oh, British,
British,
British
British? Yeah, yeah,
comedy.
okay. Okay.
I think even if you've never seen Downton Abbey, don't worry about that. Just
Yeah.
go watch it. It is
Really
so
good.
funny.
That's, yeah, yeah.
Actually, Soxy, I'll give you a recommendation. If you enjoyed Fackham Hall,
Loved
have a
it.
look on YouTube for a series of shorts called The Britishers.
The Britishes.
Britishes.
I certainly will. Thank
They are
you.
really good, and it's all by Peter Serafinowicz.
Oh, nice. Okay, I am going to watch that later. Thank
Yeah.
you.
You
Uh,
got more for us, Soxy, cinema
No,
wise that
I'm good.
you good? Okay. Studio. Seth Rogen's The Studio. Basically, you know that movie that came out about Saturday Night Live and they did it all in one shot to show the chaos of people running around to get it all done in one night,
Yep.
like the final night or 1 week. I'm not sure of the time span, but it's following the same principle where the Seth Rogen is the head of a studio, but he's a bumbling fool who loves movies. So he does lots of calamitous set visits. Yes. There's one where they're trying to get a one shot, but within the golden hour, yeah, of filming, and
Mhm.
they've got about 20 minutes left. And he doesn't know what he's doing, and he's too overly enthusiastic, and it's just pure chaos. The man makes sorry, what am I saying? The man makes Martin Scorsese cry. And that's all I'll say. It's if you're interested in acting in movies and how, it all gets made, certainly if you don't know about the studio perspective on it, it is interesting because it's not funny. You just appreciate the stressful chaos. Yeah.
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 Mhm.
That's what I'll say about the studio because it's not horror at all. We're just going through our generals here. The Visit. M. Night Shyamalan's The Visit. Almost made me want to stop listening to hip hop, not listen
Mm.
Really?
to rap anymore. You know what I'm talking about, Soxy?
Yeah.
The Visit is wild, children. This was the one film truly with this man that was just go, excuse me, what are you thinking? What are you really thinking here? What did you think, Soxy? Because that's just my opinion.
Yeah, I think I agree with you.
It's wild, isn't it? It's wild.
Yeah.
Let's not spoil anything because it's a
No.
treat. It's a treat to watch. It is a treat. Okay, so got a couple of bigger ones here. I've done my reaction, so check it out. And please comment, please engage. I don't bite because I
Much.
know that this because I know this film is very important to people, certainly of a particular subculture.
Hmm.
That is Iron Lung. Yeah, I made my way on a Wednesday night up the hill to Intrapilli Empire Cinema to see it. I went to the Enemy, the big complex multiplex. Ugh. Yeah, paid way too much, but that for just in general, I want to support the movie. And basically, I really liked it, but I would have absolutely loved it if it was shorter and more concise. You don't, Markiplier shout out, well done, sir. But give it just my opinion, just who am I? But give it time before we pull off a slow burn over 2 hours. Based on this premise, especially, it was a little bit of a schism there for me. But otherwise, just well done. Just that's the main point of this because didn't dislike it, very atmospheric. But when he's going over the game mechanics and the game kind of repetition, which is part of the vibe, part of the hypnosis even of it, I'll be honest, that's where I picked up this horrible device in my hand, and I did it twice in the 2 hours.
Oh.
Shouldn't be doing that when I go to the cinema.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll take some blame in that, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. And that's
Hmm.
just for me. Yeah, please. Has anyone else seen it?
No, not yet, but I am
Not
planning.
yet.
Doxy? No, okay, let me know when you do. We can even
Yeah.
cover it fully because it is an important film. I'm really glad that it's done well, please. Um, but all that aside, I've seen Mother of Flies by the Addams
I
Family.
love it.
So good. It's amazing. The dark poetry, visual and literary of this film is just mwah. It is
Mm.
stunning. It is evocative. I will bring up, yeah, there we go, just on the Instagram here, children, for those watching, because this frame, when it's 16.9 and you get to see everything, I want it on my wall. I want it
It's
framed and
beautiful.
mounted on my wall. You know what I'm talking about, Soxy?
Yeah.
Yeah. I need to see, and shame on me for not having already seen their two other films, Hellbender and I don't have it off the top of my head.
Oh,
While someone does that, please, Mother of Flies. It's absolutely stunning. It's come out now on Shudder, and do
Where the
support
devil
them.
roams.
Thank you.
Yes.
Beautiful. Thank you, Baron.
That
Uh,
wasn't as good, but it's still worth checking out.
how's Hellbender?
Yeah, I enjoy it.
Okay.
That's for sure.
But you
Oh yeah, I
reckon
did
they're
watch that. No, that
I
that was
think
fun.
I think Mother of Flies is definitely their best film so far,
You reckon they've
in
leveled
my
up with this
opinion.
one? You reckon they've
I think
leveled up?
so. I think
Because
so.
cinematography wise, the framing,
Ah,
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah. Baron, you haven't seen?
I haven't seen it, but I did see Hellbender, and I enjoyed
Okay.
Hellbender.
No, this one I couldn't recommend more. What's the name of the band and the Mother of Flies? Because is it their band? Is that the Adams family?
It's one of their
Yeah,
other daughter's
Their
band.
other daughter. There you go. So that's another family connection there. Because if you don't know, they're from New Zealand, so shout out their respect.
Hmm.
And it's wife, husband, daughter. They're the
Yeah,
filmmakers. Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
yeah. There you go.
Um, yeah, if for those who may not know, and this may be a little bit of a spoiler, so spoiler alert. All three of them who were in that film in real life have actually survived cancer,
Oh,
and that's what the film is
ah,
based around.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Good way to put it. Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, wow. Yeah, no, they're cool. We need to cover them. I know I'm saying, oh, we
absolutely.
need to cover this, cover that. But they're three significant Kiwi filmmakers. Okay, and I have one, yeah. Okay. There's a certain scene, Soxy, in this, and Baron, that because they've set this in America. That's the
Hmm.
curious thing. Yeah, that is absolutely the curious thing. And that was when they got up to the serpent and the eggs. It was like,
Mm.
this is definitely America then. Yeah. Um, I mean, there was other signs there, but this irrefutably proved it. But then when there was a couple of teenagers came in, like in a very 80s slasher kind of little segment that seemed to
Hmm.
be inserted, almost like, hey, America, just so you know, this is still a horror film. This is
Yeah.
how it's been marketed. I don't know, that scene, that's probably the only little critique I have that stops it from being a five. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. What did
Yeah,
you think?
it definitely pulls you out of it a little.
Hmm.
But it it was forgivable, that's for sure.
Oh,
At
it
least for
didn't ruin
me.
the whole thing. Didn't
Mm.
ruin the whole thing because, once you got to the end, what's going on
Mm.
there, you've forgotten about it. Yeah. But if that is studio fuckery, fuck them.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Because it's got that smacks of that.
Mm.
Smacks of that. But you got to do what you got to do there, Adams. Get your bag, get to America, so you can do more. Totally.
Hmm.
That's what you do. And then, of course, the last one is Obex. And shall we rate it, Baron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll go first because mine's likely to be the lowest.
Okay.
Um, within 5 minutes of finishing the film, I gave it a 0. However, however,
Surprise.
yeah. However, I bring it up to a 2, simply because they did make it on the smell of an oily rag. There was an awful lot of passion put into this. Like I could feel the passion in it.
Hmm.
But once again, this is a personal rating. It does not reflect on the production. It's not for me. So I've only given it a 2. But I was not happy when I first started watching it. So yeah. I don't think I'd have called it only for film wankers as the person did in the 1 star, but I was not far from that
Mm.
within 5 minutes of watching it. So yeah.
Not even the stacked tower of TVs could save it.
Look, I think they should have been different TVs.
Sure, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I've made sculptures with stacked TVs and
Yeah.
such. But
I,
yeah, there was definitely the certain art elements. What did you
I
call it? ASCII?
ASCII, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Can you define that,
Uh,
please?
something serial code. I used to be able to do it off the top of my head. So ASCII is American Standard Code for Information Interchange.
Okay, I get you. I get you. And yes, certainly,
Uh,
from a very prosaic level to a hallucinogenic psychedelic level, it builds to, yeah, with this.
and look,
Uh,
the dot matrix printer was lovely. Like it was
Mm,
obviously a moment in time.
mhm.
But just to go back to the stacked TVs, I do remember at one stage having a TV that had sound and a TV that had picture and having them on top of each other. So one of them had picture, one of them had sound.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
just had to
yeah,
make sure they were tuned in.
yeah.
mm.
Cool. Um,
Foxy?
hmm.
Well, like I said, I very much enjoyed the nostalgic aspects of this film, and I definitely love the references throughout to games as well as
Mhm.
films. This one's a 2.5 from me.
Okay.
It's not my favorite film. I'm definitely not the audience for it. But like I said, I definitely appreciate it for what it is.
Um, okay, well, it's good I'm going last. It is, I will, no, I appreciate, no, no, absolutely, all due respect, definitely. And as we've said throughout, definitely give it a watch because you will have a
Yeah.
completely different viewing of
And
this. It
it
is
might be
that
your
type of,
favorite film of all time. You might
yeah.
find a meaning in this that I didn't.
Exactly.
And I had a very fun, nostalgic time with this, and that was through the video art because I've played around with such things in university
Sure.
through performance art meets sculpture back in the day. So it did give me, that nostalgic trip there, and I thought it was well executed as well. I do hear what you're saying, and that a better Connor, more of a Connor would I think would have been the ultimate result, and there would have been a better film. So, valid critique, definitely. Um, but definitely shout out Walked Publicly. Do see the film. And that said, balanced approach, I'm going to give it a 3.25, three and a quarter. Yeah. Three and a quarter buckets of popcorn. So I found it quite satisfying. Yeah.
Okay.
Is what that pretty much results in. Quite satisfying. So do we land on a three? Would that be our aggregate? People who know maths better than me?
Yeah, we come in. Yeah, we
Yeah.
come in at about a three. We
Yeah,
come
there you
actually
go.
come in just under a three, which works out to be almost exactly the aggregate on IMDb, which is
Okay.
5.6.
Okay,
Hmm.
So
there you
yeah,
go.
we come in just above IMDb.
Yeah. Was that the valley I heard
Yeah,
there in
yeah.
the
You
background?
can you
Yeah,
can hear silence.
yeah.
The room that I'm in, the windows here are the only ones in the house that aren't double glazed. So it's the
Okay.
only room in the house where the sound leaks in.
Ah.
Yeah. It gives it atmosphere.
Yeah, they're coming for me. Well, look, plugs, folks. Soxy, do you want to go first?
Yeah, a big shout out to everyone over at Dr. Scary, as I don't have my usual notes on me, but look us up online. I'm sure you can find us on socials. Big shout out to one moment. Da, 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 da. Big shout out to Clout's Hire Company. They also have their own horror maze, which is worth checking out. They'll probably be at a country fair in WA at some point, sometime
Hmm.
near you. Uh, Big shout out to everyone at Perth Horror Fans and the Perth Horror Film Festival. We'll be opening up for submissions again very shortly.
That's a
And
really active group.
Yes, thank
yes.
you for all of the love you show us on Instagram. It is seen. We see you. Yeah, shout out. Yeah.
And yeah, a big shout out to everyone for the WA Made Film Festival, which is coming up over here. I know so many people with so many films involved in it. It's going to be a really big event. And if you're wanting to support local WA made films, go check it out.
Great, great. Escape Manor, Evil Corp. Do keep a particular eye on Evil Corp this year. All I'll say, just looking at, expanding into very interesting areas.
Ooh,
Yeah, that's all I'll
exciting.
say. Yeah, yeah. We had a very interesting talk today. It was good, very good. Um, and yeah. If you got any horrors out there, give me a shout out. I need to be on set. It's getting crazy, the cravings. Yeah, so that's all I'll say. I'm going to give myself a plug. If you want if you want a scare actor or character actor, I can execute both very well. And yeah, get at me at GBanyard33. There you go. Thank you. I appreciate that. Baron?
Look, I will always give my usual plugs to Improv Queensland, Supernova, IFWG Publishing, and Actriac Theatre. Actriac has just finished their season of Speed the Movie the Play at Perth Fringe, and I understand Soxy got to be Sandra on the bus one of the nights. How was that experience for you?
Oh, that was amazing. Thank you so much for stitching me up with that.
So for those people that don't know what it is, the Speed the Movie the Play, which will be in Brisbane just before for the Brisbane Comedy Festival, it is performed on a bus. You are passengers on the bus that can't go below 50 miles an hour, otherwise it'll explode. And we get Sandra from the audience. So what I did was I reached out to one of the other actors that
America's sweetheart
knows, and said Soxy would probably make a really good Sandra, maybe pick her for the role. And he said, I'll see what I can do. And obviously that came off. So yeah, if you're on the bus, you may get picked to be Sandra. You may get picked to be the nice thug who accidentally shoots the bus driver. There's any number of different stuff. And don't worry, it's not like the stuff where we'll pick on you and make you look like, poo.
Okay.
We try to make you look like a rock star. So this is proper interactive theatre where everyone gets to look great and have a hero moment. So yeah, but look, that's it from me. I did watch, thanks to a VPN, a film called The Night Shift, which is a vampire thing. So keep an eye out for that when it does come to Australian streaming, but it's not on Australian streaming yet.
Question,
Great.
Soxy, now that you've been a living part of the production of Speed, you recommend it? You recommend people jump
Oh,
up? Yeah?
yeah, absolutely. Highly recommend. It's so much fun. The interactivity is great. It's not too much either for the most
Okay.
part.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, all the actors were fantastic. The parts are funny.
Mhm.
It's definitely worth your time. It's just so much fun.
And I'll throw this over to you there, Baron. You had a show on Friday
Yes, just
past.
finished Friday past Sexfessional, which was an improv show at the Toucan Club at Pip Theatre, where it was basically improvised, where you come in and you fill a little slip with one of your sex confessions, and we would then perform it or be inspired by it to do a scene on stage.
Fantastic.
It was a
Yeah,
lot of
cool.
fun.
I saw a clip from that. That was hilarious.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they were filming the most recent one, but the camera broke down, so they didn't get all of it.
Oh,
Apparently, my favorite scene that I was in was recorded by someone in the audience, so we're going to try and get hold of that, which was a lot of fun. So yeah,
I hope you track it down.
yeah.
Yeah, Hamnet. I am serious. Yeah,
Yeah.
go see it. It's quite stunning. And she's going to be the bride. Yeah,
Yes.
I can't wait. Yeah.
And I see they've greenlit the sequel to In a Violent Nature as well.
Greenlit, good to hear. Good to hear. I'm curious to see if they develop their technique. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think that's just about it from us, folks. So go to bed, children. Go to bed.
Oh, I love it when you're evil. This is me.